Hi everyone. So today we're going to do things a little different. I am actually going to be doing a reading for myself and sharing some personal details of what's been going on with me since COVID. So what the hell? Who would have ever thought that we'd be dealing with a pandemic in our lifetime? But we are. So in March, I was sent home from work, and I really have only gone back a couple of times. I've been telecommuting. I've been really fortunate because I still have a job, but also I'm able to, spend a lot of time with my family now and my animals, and I have more time to dedicate to my passions, and that's been great. But what hasn't been great is that a lot of things, and I'm sure that this resonates with a lot of you, or you're going through something similar, but a lot of things that really weren't right have been brought to the surface. And as a result of that, my 5-year relationship that I've been in is no longer. And that sucks. But I understand, why. I understand why it happened, and I do think it's for the best. However, the process of moving through those feelings, it sucks. It's hard. So, one of the things that I've been doing, and you could do this without going through some sort of emotional upheaval, but one of the people who I really follow, and for those of you who are interested in learning tarot, check out Lindsay Mack. She's just amazing. The way that she teaches tarot really resonates with me. And the beautiful thing about reading cards is that you are always going to be a student. And the way that you read cards is always going to constantly evolve. The cards really always evolve. And so this is a reading from Lindsay Mack, and it's something that I've been doing every day. And then I have been journaling it. So the first card in the spread is the holy intention of this moment, and it is the Five of Swords. And as we know, the Five of Swords has to do with our mental state, has to do with that chemical stuff that's going on within our brain, the way we think, the way we communicate, our ideas. And a lot of times, I should mention that this is a contractual card. And what that means is that it gives us a feeling that is almost physical. It's a feeling like, that hurts. So the holy intention of this moment is the Five of Swords for me. This has to do with maybe being down on myself with certain things or situations that maybe I haven't handled, as well as I could have. For those of you who are, thinking, well, maybe this might resonate with me, this could also have to do with maybe making a decision that maybe at that time felt really good, but now we're kind of going, God, what the fuck was I thinking? But more often than not, I feel with this card, it's about being really down on yourself, and beating yourself up for a mistake that you've made. Now, the next card is what's happening beneath this moment. So we have the Two of Swords. This is more of that, brain matter, brain stuff. And this is an invitation for me to take a look at what's externally happening around me, what is externally happening that I'm not willing to look at. Whatever is happening here, this is a result. This is what's happening so it can come through, okay? So the next card is the King of Wands. And this is what I'm learning right now. The King of Wands is a total badass. The King of Wands beats to their own drum. They're really passionate about the things that they love. When you see somebody who is really secure doing their own thing and not really abiding to society, that's somebody who's within the King of Wands type of energy. And I think that this is me just, coming to terms with myself, but also, I think it's a time for me to focus on, the things that I love, my passions, my hobbies, whether it be my animals or, my art, whatever it is that, makes you feel lit. they just encompass this. They have this crazy passion for life, and they like to share it with others. Now, what I'm being asked to step into is the energy of the King of Cups. And this is the great healer of the deck. And I think that it's really appropriate that I'm actually, today getting this card, I've actually decided to pick up my camera and share this with everybody. Because, so for one, the Cups is all about emotions. The flow of water, the in and out. Think of the ocean, the waves. It can be choppy one day, it can be mellow. It's a good representation, especially of my emotions, because I feel like I'm up and down, especially as of late. What's beautiful is that, as I said, the King of Cups is the great healer of the tarot. When we are within this space, this is a space of healing, but what it's also really beautiful about it, I'm coming full circle as to why I think this card is so appropriate for me to have right now. But, when we deal with the kings, it's thinking about the bigger picture. And when we heal, other people are able to heal. So in honor of this card coming into my life, I am sharing my healing process with you, and part of that is, coming back to my deck and doing my own personal reads, and then, journaling it. But, I'm interested in knowing how your guys' experience has been going, with COVID and where you're at emotionally. And maybe it'd be really cool if, we can have a safe forum where we could talk about all the ups and downs that we've been going through and just bounce them off, with each other. So with that said, oh, by the way, I know I haven't been posting. However, I have been getting emails, saying, hey, I haven't seen, you post any videos in a long time, but are you still doing private readings? I 100% am. And if you're interested in a private reading, email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. But, yeah, going through my own heartache. And, yeah, I'm going to be sharing that process that I'm going to be moving through with you. So with that said, please comment and let me know what you think. All right, bye.